HA4i ships as an IBM LPP, so when we install the product, it will be shown in the licensed program products when you do things like work-lick-inf or go-lick-pugum and look at option 10 to display the installed licensed programs. It also provides us with the ability to use Ptfs as an update process. So, when we have several updates that have been shipped out to customers, we will then package them into a Ptf. All of these are shipped as cumulative Ptfs, meaning when you install the latest one, all the previous Ptfs will be automatically installed. We ship the product as an IBM save file. Using PDM, we can look at all the save files we have on the system. The save files we are interested in for this install are HA4i CVR, this is the save file that holds the cover letter for the Ptf that we shipped. HA4i 042921 is the latest update file that contains all of the updates that have been shipped since the previous Ptf. And HA4i 72 is the actual install file for the product itself. A couple of other save files we are interested in. Q1HA2401 is a Ptf language save file. Q1HA7201 is the object save file. When we ship the Ptf, you generally get 2 or 3 save files. One for the language, we ship 2 or 3 languages, although they are all currently in English, and we ship the program objects in the Q1HA72 save files. Now we will install the product using the restore license program command, which everyone is very familiar with. The product ID is 1HA4iSN. We are going to install from a save file, and that save file is HA4i72. Pressing enter will start the installation process. The first thing we will be presented with is the license agreement. Pressing F8 will accept the license agreement. That means the installation will continue. If you decline the agreement, the installation will stop and any existing data installed to the system will be removed. To proceed with the install, we will press F8. The next question is what type of system this will be. This is going to be a management system, so we will reply with *MGT. MGT, or management, is the production system. It is the one that manages data changes and sends them across to the target system. Next, we will need to collect some basic information for the default configuration. We provide a brief overview of what information HA4i will collect, what we expect to see in the configuration, and why we collect it. You can read through this if you wish. Pressing enter will allow us to start entering the information. The first thing we need is the remote system address. This is the system that we are going to be sending the changes to. For this install, we will use sas6.shield.local. The server listening port is the TCP port that the responder jobs will listen on, and any requests from this system will be actioned by that port. Next is the SMTP server address. We provide the ability to send emails from HA4i containing information such as status or any other information you may want to send to an individual email. We need to set the address the email is coming from. Generally, we call it the system name. This obviously needs to be a valid email address and will be checked. For this install, we will send it to our local internal email. The next thing we need is the object target release. Because we have to save and restore, if we are at v7r4 and the target system is at v7r3, we need to be able to save the objects to v7r3. This is where we would set that information. We could use splat previous, but by entering v7r3, we are going to save any objects to v7r3. This means that when they are sent to the target system, they are able to reinstall on that release level. Remote journaling uses DDM. Because of this, certain values are required to be set in the network attributes for the TCP server to ensure that the remote journaling is able to connect to the target system and set up the required objects. Pressing enter here will set the predetermined defaults. If you would like to set those yourself and have some different ideas on how to set them, you can press F12 and set them yourself. This will ignore the defaults. Now the product is installed. We can now enter Go HA4i to enter the main menu. The next step is to install the Ptfs. Head to Installing HA4i Ptfs for more instruction. Thank you for following along.